morning, Disney treasure. Welcome back to the morning show. It's Darren and it's Jamie. Once again, to give you some helpful hints of the day. Good morning, Jamie.
And good morning from us. Sea Day number 2. Welcome back if you've been part of the series. If not, hello, welcome if you are new. I'm Paul, this is my wife Danielle. We are currently on the Disney Treasure. Second Sea Day. Yeah. Castaway tomorrow and then Disembarkation. That will all be one video, by the way, before we head to Epcot for the day, Boardwalk and Halloween Horror Nights.
And maybe, if we can fit it in, Hollywood Studios.
We'll try.
It is in our plans.
Yeah. Anyway, so this morning's plan. The clocks went forward an hour last night, so we have lost an hour of sleep. That's why it is a little bit later. It's just got 9 o'clock, so we've had a, I think, much needed and much deserved lay-in because it has been a very, very long cruise at times.
It's not been a long cruise, it's been a busy cruise.
As in the days have felt long at times. And I don't know whether that's just because I'm getting old and I'm getting tired and we were sitting in Scat Cat's lounge and there were times where I was just very easily falling asleep, but yeah.
But that's because the ship was rocking.
That is true. So we're up to go and get some churro Mickey waffles, which if you are not familiar with Disney cruises, on the second sea day or on the sea day, depending on the length of cruise, there is always a churro Mickey waffle. Very different type of Mickey waffle to your standard Mickey waffles.
It tastes like a churro, who'd have thought?
It is. So we're going to go out and grab those and then, I think depending on queues, we're going to try and do the AquaMouse again because we have seen that they changed the stories.
Which we already know.
Which we knew, but we've only done one.
One. Yes, one.
Right, we shall see you at Marceline Market. And here we are at Marceline Market. I'm very aware we've barely been up to deck 12 this trip as well. Maybe try and do that a bit later on as well.
Yes.
Jack's Diaper Dash is on later as well. We're not sure if we're going to watch that this time, but we need to wash our hands and then we need to go in and get our food. So as you'll see, we've both gone for something very similar, but this is the precious churro Mickey waffle. It is exactly the same as a normal Mickey waffle, but it is just made with a different type of batter. And then the best way to have these is with syrup. Simple. What did you say this is made of, this batter?
Churro batter.
It is churro batter, isn't it? Yes, I thought, okay. Pog juice for me. Again, Dan's gone for chocolate milk and also porridge by the looks of it. My wife loves a bit of porridge, so yeah. Let's tuck in and enjoy. Breakfast is finished. Boats are rocking, isn't it?
Nice.
It's properly moving, like.
Tells me it might be a bit windy outside.
Yes, quite possibly. We can see we're in a really good position where, like, the top of the bar, there's Rupesh, so, where the top of the bar actually goes up and down above the horizon, so we can actually see the movement of the boat quite well. But yeah, breakfast all right. Best Mickey churro waffles, you said?
They weren't too sweet, they weren't too crispy, they were perfect.
Perfect. In that case then, time for the AquaMouse.
Finish my drinks first.
Which obviously we can't take you on with us. Well, we didn't think they were going to let us on with the wrist strap, did we, so?
Maybe we need to start packing it.
Yes. So here we go, up to the AquaMouse. It is running and there is nobody there. So we will go up through this tunnel here where they will do a show. And then we'll go through the funnel all the way back round. And then we will somehow beach ourselves in the splash pool when we land. And have to pull ourselves forward.
What one is it?
So today it is Scuba Scramble. I think we've done this one as well, haven't we? But never mind. Right, on we go. So we have just been round the AquaMouse and done Mickey and Minnie and Scuba Scramble back to back, not getting off.
10 times.
Past where my wife is, and then you come back out the other side of here. I think we'll definitely be doing that at some point, won't we?
Oh yeah, at least 10 times. Oh, look who it is!
Oh, it's the man encouraging us to get drunk. Anyway, that was brilliant, and the cast here were hilarious with it as well. We are going to spend a bit of time just mooching around now and then get ourselves changed. And we're back from the pool.
Productive. Oh, also we now have a reputation with the lifeguards.
Yeah.
We did the AquaMouse. Have we said how many?
10 times.
Yeah, 10 times.
Then we just sat in one of the little splash pools.
Watch Moana.
With Pluto's and Daisy's pool. So we did Pluto's the other day, we sat in Daisy's on this one. It was just quite fun singing along to Moana.
Apparently I've set a timer off on my watch.
No idea how Dan's done the time, but yeah.
No.
The key thing we're going to be doing today is 12 o'clock. We'll be up on the main deck to listen to the full range of horns. So yeah, that'll be quite good. And then other than that, we're just going to get ourselves sorted because it's nearly 11 o'clock now. So probably spend the next hour or so getting ourselves sorted, putting some cream on and all sorts else.
What he said.
Dani's currently messaging our friends Chris and Becca because it is exactly 2 years ago today since we met those guys in the queue on the Disney Wish. It is really weird, the sort of strange friends you make on cruises, isn't it, guys?
We seem to make friends on every cruise as well. We came on this cruise and went, we're not going to make any friends.
Yeah, we're just going to spend time to ourselves. Like, made loads of friends. Like, I think we've taken like 6 WhatsApp numbers or whatever. So anyway, yeah, get ourselves sorted and we'll see you probably next up on deck unless we are ready quicker.
That won't happen.
Just one thing to note, during the night we went straight past the Isle of Cuba and also straight past Haiti. I thought that we might actually have gone past them during the day, but we're currently travelling at about 19 knots to get to Castaway for tomorrow. And as you'll see on the map just there, we're end up going past Nassau probably at some point later on today. So yeah, some of the locations that we're travelling back past. And yeah, I was kind of hoping we would have seen Haiti and even Cuba again, but you know, always time to see him from another. If you're wondering what the noise is, by the way, that's a shower. If you notice just up on the top there's Disney Fantasy doing the British Isles cruise out of Norway. Do you want to add some context as to what's happened there, Dan?
Apparently the weather back home is so bad that they could not do the itinerary because they wouldn't be able to dock. So it became a Norway cruise. Yeah.
Disney Wonder straight out of Vancouver there. Disney Dream, I believe, will probably be on its sea day, making its way back to port tomorrow. It's a Friday tomorrow. Be back at port tomorrow, I'd imagine. There we go. Yep, Disney Fantasy was there. There's the Wish as well.
The Wish isn't too far from us.
No, it's not. Probably be making its way back to port tomorrow as well for Friday.
The Wish is probably at Castaway, right?
I'd imagine so. Yep. So yeah, always interesting. There's like a little idea of the map that we've done as well and the locations. It's been a very interesting. There we go. Even better. I'll give you an idea as to the actual routes we've taken. But it's been good. Really enjoyed it. Really, really good cruise. Really good trip so far. Past Wheezy's Freezies, where you can get a few options if you want to, soft serve wise sort of thing. I think plenty of cocktail options there as well and beer. We're going to head up to the front of the ship, so it is nearly 12 o'clock, where no doubt we'll hear an announcement from the captain and then, yeah, a bit of a chance to listen to the horns. And we are up at the front of the ship with about 5 minutes to go. We are not far from a small island, actually. We're not far from a couple of small islands, actually. There's one on the right hand side over there. And one in the distance just above the light fitting there is another one as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for the horns to go off now. So we're not sure what we're going to do about lunch, are we?
I think we'll just do Marceline.
I'm not even hungry for that at the minute.
It's only at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, might have some in a couple of hours, I reckon.
Yeah.
Let breakfast go down.
Well, it needs to be before 2, because that's when it shuts.
There's always pool food, deck food.
Yeah.
So disappointingly, we didn't hear all the horns. I think we were a bit surprised by that, weren't we?
I've seen it in a lot of other people's videos that they say the same. That like there's there a Remember Me one? Or there's one that people are like it's really hard to hear.
That's the one we haven't heard, Remember Me, yet. Apparently they do a lot of it on Sea Day 1, but they haven't done barely any on Sea Day 2. Anyway, we're going to head down to Walt Disney Trivia now. Get ourselves
not for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, get ourselves a seat though, and yeah, actually find somewhere to sit this time. We have sat ourselves down at the Skipper Society for Disney Trivia.
15 minutes ahead of schedule.
Yes, but currently it's yes, they're currently doing all sorts of crafts at the front. Yeah, for now, we're just going to sit here with the drinks and wait. Well, that is shocking.
Oh no, we got half marks.
We got 10 out of 20. And it shows just how little we actually knew.
There was a couple where, like, number 6, I guessed the right answer first and then crossed it out.
Yeah.
Because it was about...
She was a bit naughty. She kind of almost like led you down a garden path. She was like, oh, it's global, that's the clue. And I said, well, if it's globe, like world fairs. So, anyway, we're now going to find out what else there is to do.
we should probably go and get something to eat.
I am not hungry.
Like a snack.
I am not hungry.
Or we'll show you what's in Marceline. Because the only lunch we've shown you in Marceline was embarkation lunch.
Yes.
And then if there's something nice, we've got a snack. So we've got a bit of lunch. Paul's got almost the same as me, plus some noodles. We've got orange chicken, chicken tikka, and some rice. And we're sat outside. Because it's lovely. There's a little breeze.
After a very nice lunch, we are back in the room briefly for a brief rest room break. What do we come back to?
Tip envelopes. I mean, just getting towards the end of the cruise.
Yep.
Tomorrow is our last night. Sad times. Tomorrow's worse because you get luggage tags, although we don't use them because we do Express, as you've already seen in the last series. So now we're going to go and play some more trivia that we should be better at this one.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard. I think 10's the lowest score we've ever got. I feel embarrassed.
At least we tried. We could have got none. That would have been worse.
You know who says at least we tried?
Tottenham
Losers.
fans.
Losers. Same thing. Losers say at least we tried.
So we're going to go down to Sarabi and get a spot.
If you're new here, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. I'm going to do the last of my ducks on the way down as well. Well, the last of my ducks for this cruise.
To be fair, it's been driving me quackers the whole time.
Leave.
So we are here for another trivia up in Sarabi. Good news is, because we are quite high up, you should be able to see some of the questions. So I will record bits of this so you can see what we're doing. Danielle will do the writing because Danielle always does the writing. But she's also doing a bit of a duck hunt at the moment.
This trivia we haven't had the joy of meeting just yet. I'm a member of your entertainment team here on the Treasure, and if you can't already tell by this very exotic accent of mine, I come to you all the way from Canada.
Hey.
Here's how this is gonna work. I got 20 snippets for you. I need to know the name of the song and the name of the film that it comes from. You're gonna get a point for each. A point for the name of the song, yes, both, and a point for the name of the film for a grand total of 40 points. We're starting off with number 1. Yeah, that was number 1. Hey, you guys came to play, right? We're jumping right into it. Is anyone feeling confident in number 1?
Woo!
Oh, wow, okay, so some of us haven't done an Alaska cruise, noted. Snippet number 2. Now, snippet number 2 comes from an attraction, so I need the name of the song and the name of the attraction. I once did a Broadway trivia. I gave up halfway through the trivia. It was really hard. Started writing down Stomp for all of my answers. I thought I was hilarious. Had a great time. Found out later Stomp was never even on Broadway. So I was never in the running for that trivia.
With just a spark from me and you.
I have to say, sometimes I get songs stuck in my head, and this is one that will get stuck in my head, but it's not like the entire song, so I'm going to be walking around for the rest of the day going, imagination, just that, over and over again. Number 3, what's the name of the song? I just can't wait to be king. Name of the film? The Lion King.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Okay. You guys did amazing. All right, keep moving on to number 4. What's the name of the song? Nobody Like You. Correct. What's the name of the film? Turning Red.
So we finished trivia. quiz, music, Disney music. What do we get?
32.
32, okay.
Oh, it's busy in there.
Now, there was a lady next to us on her own who smashed it and got 40. Now, she said we should have teamed up, and I was like, yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad idea.
Let's team up now.
She goes, let's team up now, like, because I don't like holding my paper up, so we were like, okay.
I was like, I'll do it.
And then the worst thing was somebody below also got 40. So we had to do a tiebreaker, but they won. So, yeah, from that point of view, do we want to go on Periscope?
It's quite busy in there.
Okay, we might not go on Periscope. So we're going to keep trundling round.
I've got one last duck to hide.
Yes. So, right, we will see you where we're next up.
Go this way. Go this way. Let's go this way.
Okay, let's go this way. And we are back in Skipper Society. What are we here for?
Disney movie quotes trivia. Activate them.
So this will be very much you. It's bad enough I'm already falling asleep here anyway.
I know, it's rocking really nicely. I'm just like...
We have got Moana tonight. Really, really looking forward to Moana. But yeah, we have our piece of paper and our pencil. We are ready to lose.
But that's okay. I'm saying no. Question number 4. Admit defeat, and defeat will surely admit you into permanent custody. Yeah, it's Disney. Okay. Of a Disney classic. Yes. As in, yeah, it's got number 2. The number 1. First movie, a few years now to come out.
This is hard.
What about most recent ones? And all the songs.
Really hard.
We don't talk about Bruno. Surface Pressure.
We have more than 0.
Which is a
That
shot.
one. Other ones.
After failing so miserably at the last trivia, we are now here for another trivia.
Disney Tunes.
Yeah, Disney Tunes Live. We've not done too bad on this one in the past,
That's true.
so we shall see. However, we have just spent the last half hour sitting here waiting, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm just going through my phone.
Because the problem is, if you leave here, you don't then have anywhere to sit. So yeah. Once we've done this, Moana, and then we're back somewhere else.
We're just going to be getting started in just a few minutes. Please make sure if you would like to participate, you grab a piece of
By the
trivia
way,
paper and a pencil.
I want to say how amazing this cast member is. She was the one yesterday who serenaded us as we left the Marvel restaurant. She is hilarious. But yeah, right, away we go. We have skipped out on that trivia, simply on the basis it was taking a long time to get through stuff, and we were like, well, we still really want to see Moana tonight. However, we've got here, and we're nearly back at the entrance to the Neverland Theatre.
Yeah, it's Sarabi.
Let me show you where the queue is. So that's currently the queue, all the way to the front, but we're still hoping we can get one of our favoured seats.
We're going to be here a while. They don't open until like 15 minutes before.
That's fine. The queues downstairs are worse.
Yes.
So whilst we're not going to be able to film the show at all, just wanted to share this with you. Cannot wait to see how good this is, based on how all the others have been. And we will see you after the show. We've just finished Moana.
Wow, 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 wow.
I think we'll probably cover off a little bit more when we're back in the room after dinner, because words cannot.
Chef's kiss.
But before dinner, it is trivia time. Daniel.
Number from 1979's The Muppet Movie has become Kermit the Frog's theme song.
I actually know this one.
So
Good feel it.
Courtney's already on it. Courtney is literally piling into the paper. Hi, Courtney. I'm here for a participation award. I have no knowledge of the Muppets apart from they have a right.
Yes, you do.
I probably do, but I wasn't listening. I was filming. I'm sorry, Courtney. I'm going to put the camera down now. Goodbye. And after trivia, which we have lost our second tiebreaker of the day, we have a little bit of time before dinner, about 10 minutes. So I know we said we talk about it after dinner, but I honestly can't wait to talk about Moana. I've only started going to theatre shows since I've been with Danielle, so that's 4 and a bit years. I've never seen anything like that. Never. It evoked emotions that I didn't even know were possible watching a show. And I think what I appreciate, if you've been to a theatre show, whether it's UK or on a ship or something, there's always this fine line of what do they include in a show compared to what is in a film. And there are some spoilers I'm about to share with this. So if you really don't want to know, then
skip ahead.
I will put a time code in for when you need to skip ahead to. That being said, despite the fact they take out one of the key battles with a villain in Moana from the film,
The coconuts.
Yeah, and also the person before the crab.
What person before the crab?
There is somebody else.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. It does not take away from what is a phenomenal show. The staging, oh my god, that staging, the casting of lights and images and pictures, and then the cast themselves. Just take a bow, Disney, you've nailed this. Darren, who's cruise director, came out at the start, and I think he said there was a well-known publication, was it Time Out? Playbill said that this should be on Broadway. Don't let this go to Broadway. Don't let it go to Broadway. This should stay a Disney unique experience. I'm sorry, but it's so good.
But you say that, but Hercules is currently on the West End, and it is going to be on the Destiny.
It is,
and it'll be different.
Keep this on ship.
What I was going to add is it's important to note that it is Disney, the Tale of Moana.
Yes.
It's not Disney Moana, so it's a little bit different. And I really loved how they did it. It was so great and very funny at times.
Oh,
very funny.
Oh, yeah.
I have no notes. I have not a single bad thing, not a single thing that bothered me. It was just flawless throughout. It's on again tomorrow. We'll probably end up going to see it again tomorrow.
I would like to. I really would.
If you are looking to book the treasure, make sure you set aside time to see it. I appreciate the fact that they've got it on 2 nights in a row because they know how much people love it. So
our advice, go to the top.
Yeah, so it's currently
8:05.
8:05. The next showing starts at 8:30. And people were queued before 7:30.
And the queues, as we left trivia, queues were into the atrium for downstairs on both sides.
We like upstairs because it usually is a little bit quieter in terms of volume of people. But for shows like this, I definitely say go upstairs.
I there were times when I actually got emotional watching it. I'm not afraid to admit that. It was just breathtaking, and the singing.
I had goosebumps the whole way through.
The first note that was hit, the hairs on my arms stood up.
The whole way through I had it. And the cruise director was saying that two of
the people that
of
are
the
here
cast
on this ship
were part of the original workshop group from New York 2 years ago when they started to develop the show. And it shows, like, there aren't any words.
The woman who played Moana, what a pair of lungs. But also, I want to give a call out and a shout out to the woman who played Moana's mum.
Yes.
That woman has to be, quite possibly, from what we've seen so far, the most talented female performer on this ship. She has been in a couple of other bits that we've watched. She has everything.
Yeah.
And flawless. And if you get a chance to see her, she was the woman who was singing at the start of Choose Wisely yesterday. If you get a chance to see her on any ship, you are lucky.
She's so good.
She's flawless.
What is going on?
I told you, they're dancing on the ceiling downstairs.
But that's coming from, like, that way, I think.
Either way.
The floors.
We're down to Coco. Coco for dinner, second night menu. We're a bit more optimistic about this one.
I don't know what I'm going to have. That is causing me stress.
I'm actually going to have a look at the menu because I've had a bit of a look already and I just don't know. We said to Simone yesterday about the temperature of the meals. We'll see what he does or says tonight. I don't know if he will say anything or do anything. But we have about 3 or 4 minutes to make our way downstairs. So we'll see you in Coco. And here we are for our second night at Plaza De Coco. Yes. Again, we just noticed little details the other day. Also, if you are walking in and you're not sure, the menu is there so you can have a look while you're waiting. But yeah, loads of little bits just to give nods to the film. It's so well laid out. Really is. Toilets on the way in as well. It is nice being able to do this restaurant twice with different menus as well, because I know that one of the things we were critical of on the Wish is that we only got to do the restaurants once and that the menus were a bit challenging at times. But here we go. So we have apparently very blue light, which would be explained by what's above us.
Yeah, the blue lights.
Yeah. So the menus, not quite sure what we're going to have, but there's the appetizers, followed by salads and then soups, and then entrees as well over here. So if you want to look at any of this yourselves, you can feel free to pause and have a look at what you may or may not want. So a new night, a new show.
The rest of the family is down at the cemetery sitting up for the Dia de los Muertos. But I wanted a moment just to honor you tonight. The rest of the family doesn't really get it. I mean, how do you really tell people you went to the land of the dead and had a whole adventure with your great-great-grandfather without them looking at you like you were crazy? Remember me. Though I have to travel far, remember me. Each time you hear is a guitar, know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. Until you're in arms again. Remember me. Oh no, the strings! They were broken!
Yeah, thank you. Well, you know, not really the flesh because, well, but you get the gist, right?
See? And you see them too? I don't understand.
You really have to stop taking things off the ofrenda, Miguel.
Ay, amor, cut him some slack.
Something, Papa.
The show's still going on, but starters are here.
Sometimes a great meal makes me so excited.
Empanada.
I just want to yell.
You know what? Me too.
And I had the enchiladas.
Yeah!
And the show.
You guys
Good?
I think so.
Go on in. Danielle has gone for the chicken dish. Yeah, that's my bit of meat, my ribeye slab. So yeah, we'll tuck and let you know if there's any issues after.
Sorry, I had a message pop up.
Oh right.
Desserts have arrived. You've got the Rock, apparently.
Feel the shit moving.
Not really. A cheesecake of some kind.
It's a creme brulee cheesecake.
Chocolate cake. Welcome, gentle reader.
Comment below if you know the programme. So we are back for a little bit because just finished at Plaza De Coco even.
Coco de Plaza.
Yeah, same thing.
That's the Yoda version.
Yeah, De Coco Plaza is the Yoda version. Anyway, we digress. I get why people rave about the Coco restaurant. From a personal perspective, I don't rave about it. I think
it's distinctly average for me.
So the cheesecake I just had, the creme brulee cheesecake, was not good. The main that I had, the ribeye, was okay. It was adequate. It says a lot when the best thing about a dish like that is the potato. The starter was the best meal of the night. But I think of the 3 restaurants we've done, the one that's impressed me the least with all the hype is Coco.
I think overall, we were talking about this on the way back up just now.
Also talking with the people next to us on the table next to us about this.
I think overall, we had the same sort of feelings about the Wish, in that the food didn't blow us away, and I think they tried to be almost too fancy. Like when you look at the classic ships, the menus are not basic. I wouldn't say they're basic, but they've got staples.
Simple with sophistication attached.
Yeah. Whereas, like, so we were looking at the menu for tomorrow, and the only thing that I've got something where I go, yeah, I'd eat that, is the desserts.
It's a bit of a shame because it's actually our wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh well.
So.
Whereas I said we should be poetic and go to the barbecue. Like
There's a reason for that, so we'll explain that tomorrow. Look, I think we've now had 6 evenings. This is our 6th evening on the ship. Yes, 6th evening.
Sure.
I think I love the ship. I think it's great. At the moment, it still doesn't surpass the fantasy for me.
No, I think the food and the layout. On theming, it's my favourite. On theming, on shows, on everything like that, top. Everything else, not top.
Yeah.
Probably quite mid, if not quite near the bottom. And I feel the same way about the Wish.
Yeah. I think there's definitely improvements, and I think the thing is, well, it's going to be really tough for me being a Marvel fan with the Destiny almost being identical.
Yeah. Because
I can just see me being like, you've put this into the wrong ship for me. And I think that's what I'm going to be struggling with. But there's time yet to see how that changes. Bearing in mind that we were told the other day very clearly that they suggested nearly 300 improvements for the Treasure from the Wish, and they adopted nearly 70. We will see what improvements they've suggested from the Treasure to the Destiny and see what's been adopted there.
Yeah.
So there's kind of pluses and pros and cons. I do think the one thing that holds this ship above everything else, if there was one thing you were to ask me to pick, it's the shows. We've only seen Beauty and the Beast and Moana. I think
because we've seen Seas the Adventure.
We've seen
before.
Seas the Adventure, but those two were so far out of every other show we've seen that if you would say to me what's a really good reason to go to the Treasure, I'd first of all say the theming I think is fantastic.
That's my top, it's the theming.
But secondly the shows. And also I think the cast, if the top 3, the cast on the ship is something else. We often say it's the cast that makes the ship. That's the case here.
Yeah.
We're back in the room for a bit because we left Coco slightly early. The other criticism I've got of that restaurant is the music.
It's very loud.
Just too loud. And I don't have autism.
I couldn't hear. Well, I think in a situation like that, I go in 2 directions at the same time. I go overstimulated, oh my god, what's going on? And also, I can hear nothing and everything all at once. So, like, I couldn't hear you talking to me, but I could hear people next to us, people behind the servers, people in the kitchen, and I was just like, it's too much. So we've actually left before the show finishes.
I think it's also another reason why we've not recorded too much of the show, because the music is going on whilst you're eating, so no disrespect to you guys, you know, we appreciate you watching, but the food is the primary reason we're there. And the show, we also don't have, I'd say, the greatest of view. There's somebody on the left hand side of us who's filming with an iPad that's been told off by another guest and asked to put their iPad down.
Because they were holding it up like this.
And I heard her say to her husband, he's got a bloody good view, why the hell does he need to hold up an iPad? I'm with you, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm really with you on that.
Same.
So I just, I think there's so many positives to take away from this cruise. I'm looking forward to coming back on this in 27.
Yeah. I have never, ever in my life, in 8 cruises, seen so many people who are clearly quite unwell. That's how I've ended up with a blocked nose, because people are like, people are coughing and not covering their mouths, and there's only so much that sanitizer will do when it's airborne. Yeah, that's how I've ended up with a blocked nose. That, and it's an allergic response in my body.
Even I didn't have a blocked nose.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's like there.
We'll wait and see how Dan feels before we go down to...
I mean, I feel fine. Just to caveat, I feel fine.
Yeah.
It's just, it's here. And I've got sinus issues, which always makes these sort of things worse. But
just a long list. But,
yeah, I'm broken.
But we are potentially going to go down about 10:30, so 40 minutes time,
Yeah.
to see something in the atrium. We haven't decided if we're definitely doing it or not yet.
I think we should.
Okay. So we'll probably go down to the atrium, like...
I think we should. It's the Aladdin Tales Untold. It's Coriander and Sage.
What, you mean the guy we just saw up on the deck?
Yeah, we've just seen it, and now I'm like, are you getting ready?
I can't unsee him out of his gear now. But yeah, just very quickly ahead of the next vlog, because tomorrow is Castaway Key Day.
Hopefully.
But it is also the following day, Disembarkation Day.
A very excited child has just walked past the room.
So that will be one vlog, and the reason we're doing that is we know that if you're just interested in the treasure videos, we completely appreciate that and thank you for watching. But we do express checkout, so we want to show you how that looks from our perspective, and then our next vlog of us heading to Boardwalk, Epcot, Animal Kingdom.
Start from the car.
We'll start from the car. Likewise, the next vlog after that will be us going to the Magic. So if the cruise stuff is what you're after, and you really don't want to watch us do anything in the parks, you've only got one vlog to wait until the next cruise video starts. So anyway, we'll hopefully see you in the atrium.
I won't push him off the balcony, I promise.
But before we go to the atrium, there's a heffalump. And we've confirmed...
I'm trying to lose weight.
You're right over there?
Yes.
Yeah?
Myself.
There's a heffalump. And we know it's a heffalump because I confirmed it with Daniel. Because last time Danielle said to me...
I thought he was an aardvark.
He's an aardvark. I went, it's not an aardvark. It's a rabbit. And then Daniel went, yeah, it's a rabbit.
I still think it was an aardvark.
And I celebrated all the way up and down the corridor.
Look at it. What shall we call him? Bob.
So we made a mistake.
Yeah. Hello from not the atrium.
We kind of sat down on the bed just to chill out for a bit. And Dan looked at me and went, I think we're both comfy, aren't we?
Yeah. I've even taken my makeup off.
So,
not
yeah.
that makes a difference.
So we've kind of given our thoughts already for most of today.
It's been a good day.
It has been a good day. 10 times on the AquaMouse, top tier. Yeah. Close on 2 trivias. They're not easy to win.
Literally this close.
But then the ones that we weren't close on, we were very far away. So at least it could be worse.
That's true.
But yeah, if you want to ask any questions at all about anything we've done, and you want to speak to an independent travel expert, almost an independent travel agent, I'm pretty sure you can find one. Or if you want to speak to Danielle. How can they get in touch with you, my dear?
Instagram.
Which is?
Adventure by Danielle.
Yep.
Email. adventurebydanielle@gmail.com. It's quite simple. Or fill out the form that's somewhere that direction.
It's in the description, Dan.
That direction.
I worked so hard to make these look good for you.
You don't need to do anything there. You're pointing. Look,
anyway.
Bottom of the screen.
Anyway. And then if they don't want to get in touch with you and they just want to get in touch with us.
Which will probably still be me.
The emails are me and the comments on YouTube are me.
Instagram. Travels with Dani and Paul. Email. travelswithdaniandpaul@gmail.com.
Don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video and the chaos that's ensued, drop a like. If you've enjoyed it and you want to see the rest of the crap that we get up to, subscribe, notify, all that sort of stuff.
Ding, 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 ding.
Until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I'll be dreaming about this.